Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to Big Pharma. So, when we last left off, we got our bronchitis treatment going out there, but it does have causes fatigue, which is unfortunate.
Our competitor has completed a new patent.
I'm thinking, what is the competitor's patent? Covers any cream with eases migraine, prevents acne, and causes dizziness. Whatever. 5 years. Wow. Really putting all their effort into that. So that's it. Let's come over to our company because I keep forgetting about it. And treats bronchitis. This guy has got a sales rating of C. So let's put a stock limit of 5 on him right now. And I would like to divert some things. So we'll divert a guy from here. We'll get the portfolio. Yeah, we'll get the portfolio presentation out of there maybe. And we'll go to this one and we'll say branding plus 3% sales for this and all other products of the same type, pill, cream, etc. Okay, let's do that. Why not? Let's do the branding and see how that works. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see if this does things. Oh, but that's only plus 3%. The other ones are like plus 10%. Well, that's bunk. All right, let's not do that. Let's just do the sales reps. All cures of this family. All right, it's good to know. So get the 10% boost in sales on that. I should also bump this up to about 6%, so we get a bit of a premium on it. And all our stuff is off patent now, so I should probably reduce this so that it continues to get sold. These are actually still selling pretty well. This one is not. We're hitting the stock limit on it. Let's go down to 6% on that guy and see if we can undercut our competition a bit. All right, so that's not too shabby. I'd say now if we could just get some sales of this going, we'll be all right as rain. But my production is very, very low on it. There's still a lot unfulfilled, so I have to figure something out about that. If I go to research though, I have a creamer now. We got 1 month left on the ultraviolet cure. Okay, so we'll have to do that soon. Since I have a creamer now, I should probably get the strength reduction on it.
Insufficient upgrade points.
That would probably work a little bit better because that'll help reduce even more of the negative side effects that we're getting. And for ingredients here, let's make sure that we upgrade all the things that we can. What does this guy need? 8. All right, he's upgraded fully until everybody's just up to 16 now. And this one, booster effect, 20% sales bonus if the drug is a
world
cream.
Event.
So I'm wondering, hypoallergenic. I'm wondering if I could. Male contraception is growing. Yep, I'm trying to get to that point. I'm wondering if I can combine this booster effect. Oh, but I need a special booster thing, don't I? What do I need for that? I don't think it's the same multi-mixer, is it? It's something else, if I'm not mistaken. Centrifuge, socket-to-socket transfer. Oh, our research just finished. What is it? Increases it by 10 for concentration between 11 and 20. Decreases it by 10. Ooh, interesting. The chromatograph. English. There was something that is for the, the booster effect stuff. I thought there was a booster thing here. I don't think the multi-mixer does that. I think it's something else that I need. Another machine that I need. But I could be wrong about that. And probably am wrong about it because I'm not seeing it on here. Whatever it is. So, yeah, interesting. Okay. So, shaker, because I think what's going to happen there is I've got actually. The booster effect would probably override the would override the negative effect on there. Right, so... Well, except that it's not the... I'd have to... No, it wouldn't because I have the other thing. I'd have to... With the ingredients, I would have to move this up to the top, which is not going to work out. Actually, it will work out if I move this up to the top because it'll have... because the other socket is empty on that because the negative effect went away from it, right? Like there's an empty slot up here now because that negative effect went away. So what I could do is put another... When did that negative effect went away? Down here, right? Or down here, I think is where it went away in this ionizer. Yeah, it did. So I could, move this up one, put another multi-mixer in there, and then, but I need to bring that other freaking drug in though to do it, which means I have to use this socket, which I don't want to do yet. All right, let's focus on, let's pause for a minute. We have the other thing done. We have 7 research points too, which is good. Let's upgrade our creamer as much as we can, get as much bonus from that as possible. So I have this ultraviolet cure now. Process costs goes down on it when I put more points into this. Let's put 1 point into it now since I have one hanging around here. So $63 per thing to go through it. And that reduces it down to 1. So we have to maneuver around that a bit. So if I look at the cures, this is where we're at. We have to be at 9 concentration, which I think we are at 9 concentration if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at the thing that's getting pill printed. Yeah, this is taking it down to 9, I believe, right? This is... That's 20, that goes down to 10, then this goes down to 9 here. It's going out as 9 concentration. Yeah, so I'm right on where I need to be there. I just need it to go through the ultraviolet majigger, which will take it down to 1, and then I need to get it back up to 7 to 9, which, what is this? This is 10, so that'll keep all the negative things away from it in that regard too, so that'll be good. Thing is, I wanted to have both of these go out. It looks like I'm going to have to remove one of these pill printers and instead have that come down here, which should be fine. So I want to move, and while I'm doing that, I also want to move this, which I'm going to have to move it down here, so I have this one as the other socket to send these out in. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that now. Let's come over here. Let's stop that drug. It's the biodegradable one. And we'll put that back over here. Do this one, biodegradable grub chunks. Import that. And that will, I'm going to put it up as high as I can here without going over. And we'll do that and do that. So that gives me some room to maneuver. So we will sell this guy here. And we will have this guy just go out by himself, and we'll have this guy come down here. All right. And actually, I'll probably get rid of one of those, and we'll do, was it advanced, I think? Ultraviolet cure. All right, so this guy requires a ton of room. Let's put him there. And then we've got to figure a way to maneuver around here because I got to get this back up to 7. Because it'll be down to 1. It'll be upgraded. I need to get it back to 7, right? That's the cure range is 7? No. 7 to 9. That is, no, the cure range is 15. I always read that wrong. Alright, so I have to get it all the way up to 15. It's gonna be fun and games. What I need is a good defense because I'm feeling like a criminal. I need that other thing, that other research thing that I saw. this chromatomograph, or whatever it is. Because it says for concentrations between 1 and 10, it increases it by 10, which is what I need. And then concentration between 11 and 20, it decreases by 10. So I need this to increase it to 10. And then I need to get to 17, 15 to 17. So then I just need to, after I do that, trying to get room to do this is going to be, it's going to be fun and games. And that takes 8 months to research, which is also terrific. Production. So I'd have to put that here, and that's another big machine, and still leave room here. But I can move this. I can maneuver this around. So I have some room to maneuver here, which I'm going to need because it'll get it up to 10, and I need to get it up 7 more, which means I'll need a couple ionizers, 3 ionizers to get up to 19. Oh, but it's 15. Is it 15? 15 to 17, is it? 15 to 17. So I only need 2 ionizers. Now I'll get it up to 16. And it'll be right in the middle of the range, of the active range, and we'll be good. And then I need a creamer or a pill printer. Probably a pill printer. Alright, so let's fast forward here, because I need to get that research done. So while this is happening, these are coming in here, and these are now upgraded to male contraceptive. Excellent. Unfortunately, that's in the same range as the inflamed skin, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But there's not much I can do about that. Maybe one of the ionizers will negate this somehow. that would be fun. Or what I can do is, if I can get a creamer in here, that should reduce the effectiveness of that nastiness, hopefully. Alright, so this is all running through pretty quickly there. And how are we doing as far as our objectives are concerned? We're at 2.5 mil. That's good. We only got 4 years remaining, so this is... we may not even hit the 5 million, which is going to be a bit unfortunate, I would say. Quite unfortunate, but we still have 4 years, right? So... how much time do we have left on this research? 4 months. All right, we just gotta kill some time waiting for that research to do its thing. What I could do, yeah, I mean, the only other thing to do is hire a bunch of explorers, get a bunch of points here, and just upgrade all the things to the maximum with 16. I guess I could do that because I have a little bit of money, right? Yeah, I could hire a few more. Let's just try it. If it doesn't work out, I can just fire them again. That's all. That's the way that works. Also, I've got. Let me do the offshore thing down here too. Outsourcing, because I got points for it. So I'll reduce my salary costs, and we're good here. And then just waiting for that research to finish. We got 18 days. All right, we're almost there. Almost. And then I can pause it again, and then we'll see where this leads me. Okay, 0 days. There we go. Upgrade. So we got that done. Cool. All right, now that's working for me. Let's see how we do this. Go down here, and we'll do advanced. We'll do this one. And we'll put that. Oh, of course, that's an oblong looking one, isn't it? But I can still squeeze things in here. Put that here. And we'll combine these. Alright, so that comes out that way, so I do have to maneuver this around a bit. So let's see what I can do about that. Let's get the maximum amount of space one could ever ask for here. Let's go like that. And like that.
Invalid
sort of.
position.
And then like that, sort of. And then like this. Again, trying to keep as much space as possible. Let's get the maximum amount of space that I can get. And we'll do that. I can still move that up even higher if I need to. We'll stick with that for the moment. Let's see how that works for me. All right, so now this comes out on this side, and this will be at concentration of 10. So I go under basic and ionizer, and we throw this guy. Let's see if I can maneuver this around in such a way that I can get the maximum amount of space. So we'll put this guy here, and then we'll put this guy here. So I only need 2 of them, and then that gives me room for the creamer, right? Because I can just come around this way maybe, and we'll go to makers and creamer, and put it this way so we can have this actually come up a little bit here, that way, and then go out that way. Wow, that was probably the easiest maneuvering I've done this to date. So let's see if this all works out the way I hope. So it's down to 1. So this should bring it up to 10 then, right? If I read that correctly. Indeed, it's back up to... Oh, it's back up to 11. So I'm a little bit off. Oh, that's right. It increases it by 10, so it would bring it up to 11. So I'm going to be a little bit off here, right? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, freaking hell. I did the wrong thing. It's not the ionizers, it's the Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Wrong machine. Wrong machine. It's the agglomatometers, whatever they are. It's these guys that I want. Which I have to maneuver them like this. Okay, that should still work, hopefully. So we go like this, and like that, and then like that, and then that should be the correct way of doing it. So that's 3, 11, and 3 is 14, and then 3 is 17, which is right on the outer edge of what we need. So hopefully this will still work out, because I did my math. I was off by 1, as I tend to be. That's 14, and then this will bring it up to 17, and it'll still be there for us, ready to go. We'll have ourselves a male contraceptive with some fatigue as inflamed skin as the negative. So you'll you'll be shooting blanks, but you'll also be very, very itchy with a rash. Oh well. Yeah, I can't have everything. And that will give me 1,000 buckaroos, hopefully.
Product name required.
Alrighty then. No baby itch is what I'll call it. There we go. So that will hopefully increase my increase my manhood in the game. Also increase the amount of money we are making. So inflamed skin causes fatigue. We got a few of these going on. Is there anything here that I have retired from being sold? No, everything looks like it's going out the way I would hope. All right, new world event. What does this say? Misuse of Substances Act and decriminalizing certain drugs has seen a fall in number of insomnia, anxiety, depression, and schizophrenia cases. Well, that's the thing. Is this, I am selling this. Yeah, daily profit. So let's go pump this up to 6%. So I get the maximum amount of profit that I can get out of it. And then what I should do is upgrade my patent research to level 4 so I can squeeze as much out of it as possible. So what do I need for level 4 patent? 4 points. All right. Do that. And I that's up to 5 then. Okay, and then outsourcing. Do I have 4 points here? Yep, I do. So I'll get my cost down even more. Then we'll go to company, and we will... Oh no, it's 3. Okay, I got up to 3. I didn't get up to 4. Damn. Damn. Well, we almost have 4 points in research here. Or, what do I need now? I need 8 points. Yeah, okay, it's going from 3 to 5. It went from 2 to 3, and now 3 to 5. I read it wrong again. My reading comprehension, not the greatest. So we do have 16 points now for our ingredients. So what would make the most sense? I guess this one costs the most, so let's get that, the most 50% discount we can out of that. And that will keep on rolling along. And I guess I could hire another 2 people here, because we still have a positive cash flow, and I got money, so I'm not worried about that for a change. What do we got here? Total revenue of 2.8 million. We've got 4 years still remaining, so we're making, we're probably just about going to make it, I would say, if even that, just by way of how this is fleshing out here. So this is all working out really well, and this is still going out this way, so I'm selling all the things, which is quite nice. I've got this all organized fairly well, although I still do have some sockets that are cut off from one another. But
a competitor has completed a new patent.
Only do so much. Eases asthma and causes fatigue. They got a cream patent. Does that? I think that, does that affect mine? I don't think that does, because my eases asthma is a pill, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Off patent, yeah. Yeah, okay, that doesn't affect me. I could patent some of these, the tree bronchitis, if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. It's just I'm not producing enough for that to be really that important, because you see my production levels are really low on these, which kind of sucks. I'm wondering if I put I have 8 points of research. Let me get this patent going. All right, so got that. So let's go to company, and let's go put this thing on a patent. Let's get it for 2 years. 35 grand. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years ought to do it. 8 months drafting period. All right, so we'll get that going, and then I'm gonna pump this up as high as I can make it go, as far as the premium is concerned. Now this is at 20%. We're not really selling this at all because it's off patent, right? So I should probably reduce this back down to something that will allow me to keep selling it for decent amounts, or keep producing it, because my daily sales and production are, well, my daily production is the same as my daily sales, right? So I was actually okay with keeping that the way it was, I think. It's just that I'm not putting out as much as I need to put out to make that spectacular, because nobody else has this, right? It's just not, nobody else has it in this particular form. I can't do another patent on it either. So I guess, well, they have it in a different form, though. They have it in the cream form, I think. So that might be the problem there with that. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do here to boost these, other than, like, if I had more executives, I could put more executives on it, but I don't know that they don't really give you any more after you've you've exhausted them, right? It's like there's nothing else here that said, here's some more executives. Like lobbying, I guess. Oh, here it is, lobbying. That gives me more executives. All right, we'll do that. There we go. We get more executives that way, because then I can get this going. Advertising is pumped out as maximum as it will go. Outsourcing, we can do that, but let's do the patent cost of going down 80%. That's not really that important as getting my normal salary costs down, I think. And we got the planning permission and the purchase price of all machines. Let's do that right now, just so I max that out. And I think that's about the best that we can do at the moment. The rest of these are not really that big of a selling point, although I'm wondering whether the drug packer will actually help out in this regard. Because, yeah, I could try that. I could try doing the drug packer and see if that will send more things out at once. Like, I could put one here. Let's try that. Just for kicks. Let's go makers. Where is it now? Auxiliary drug packer. Yeah, let's pause this for a minute. Let's put that here. And let's go move this guy this way. And we're gonna do this. Have this go in this way. I guess it'll just be that way. And we'll just have this come in there. And let's just see if this makes a huge difference or not, as far as how much I'm getting in the profits. And also, let's go into research real fast and upgrade this as much as we can, just so I get the maximum value for it. So process cost is $6, process time is 1, and it puts identical finished products into a box which then can be exported. So I'm just curious as to whether or not it's going to give me more money per day or not, because usually it takes a while for these things to get, because it can fit several things into one package, you know. So I don't know if it's actually helping matters or hurting them, because you want them to go out as fast as you possibly can. All right, so there goes a box now. What did I get for that? Didn't tell me? No, it didn't tell me. Let's look at company real fast and see. So $44 daily profit. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have really affected it that much. What's our... My share is 0.1 per day. Competitors have 1.3 per day. Competitors are just putting out more product per day. And I think that's... See, I've dropped down to 0.1. I was at 0.2. So yeah, I'm thinking that that's not really helping matters doing that. Of course, I'm also producing a cream, which takes a little extra time. I wonder if I can I increase the creamer? What does the upgrade for the creamer do? Side effect reduction. Yeah, that's so. Process costs. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. Although these I could stand to get some upgrades on, because I have 3 of them. So that would be good. I'll get some cost savings, but yeah, I think we're doing the best we can with what we got. All right, we're back up to 0.3, so maybe that worked out correctly. Once I get a patent on it, though, I can jack up the price even more, and we should get more daily profit, I hope, out of the whole process. And that should pump us up pretty high, I'd say. You know, our stock is kind of increasing a little bit on it. All right, I think, what are we at now? We're at 3 million earned so far, so I think we got 3 years remaining. It'll be a tight one, but I think we'll make it across the finish line for that. But we'll have to do that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.